Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Juice Baseball channel, and welcome back to another episode of the Toronto Blue Jays Legends Fantasy Draft Series here on MLB The Show 24. We arrive at the first ever All-Star Weekend, or I guess it's All-Star Week in MLB. All-Star Weekend's more the NBA. All-Star Week here in 2024. We've got Home Run Derby today. We've got All-Star festivities with the All-Star Game. And we've got potential trade deadline magic happening as well. Will we make any trades? I don't know. I guess we'll have to find out. Hit that like button if you want to enjoy. Subscribe to the channel. Join the Juice Club. And let's get started with some Home Run Derby. I don't know if we're going to have anybody in the Home Run Derby. I doubt we will. But I guess we'll find out. We are in Houston, Texas, I think is where they're. Are they in Arlington? I can't remember where they're at. Based in Texas. But we're going to be doing the Home Run Derby, and we do not have a participant. It is Manny Ramirez, Hank Aaron, Jim Thome, or as I like to call him, Jim Thome, Rafael Primero, Martin Dehigo, Willie Stargell, Mickey Mantle, and Juan Soto. Who do I want to be? Who do I want to be? Who do I want to represent? Manny led the league in home runs right now. He's got 37. Do I want to just be the number one seed, or do I want to be an underdog? I might want to be Jim Thome. Do I want to be the Thome? The Thome? It's probably between him or Manny. Who do I want to be? Who do I want to be? You know what? Let's go with the number one favorite. Let's go with Manny Ramirez and try to win the Home Run Derby here in year number one.
Welcome to the Home Run Derby. 8 hitters will battle head-to-head in a single elimination bracket. In each round, the contestants will be given 4 minutes to hit as many home runs as possible. If a contestant hits 2 home runs 440 feet or further, they will earn an additional.
All right, we are taking on the number 8 seeded Juan Soto, playing for the Boston Red Sox, actually. So how we're going to do this is we're just going to skip until our batter, and we're going to try to get the job done. Juan Soto hits 18 home runs, so we have to hit 19 to move along Manny Ramirez here in the Home Run Derby. I cannot, oops, that didn't go very well. That was supposed to be a swing. It was a check swing. I cannot wait until we get to the whatchamacallit. I'm not hitting very many home runs here. There we go. I cannot wait till we get to actual All-Star Weekend in real life so we can get the updated All-Star uniforms, because right now it's just still the it's obviously still the Mariner All-Star uniforms from last year. But we're in the new All-Star ballpark, which is the Texas Rangers. So it's kind of awkward that we have the Mariner All-Star uniforms, but we're in a different ballpark than Seattle. So I cannot wait until we get the updated uniforms. I hope they look cool. The MLB doesn't usually miss on their All-Star uniforms. Some of them aren't amazing, but none of them ever look bad, I don't think. I think that they should just go back to everybody wears their home team uniform. I think like that would be really, really cool. Or at least a hat. At least have everybody wear the home hat, their team's hat. Like maybe you can, I understand why they do the jerseys for marketing and for selling. Obviously you're going to make a lot of money on All-Star jerseys and stuff of your favorite players. But you could still make those jerseys, have them wear them in the pregame, have them wear in the warm-ups, and then when the actual game comes on, they're back in their actual team uniform for the game, so that you can represent your team on the All-Star. Like, isn't that just a cool visual? Like, you see a player from the Diamondbacks wearing their home jersey while they're playing, I don't know, like with the Dodger player, or with a Giants player, with a Cardinal player or a Reds player. Just like don't you want to see all the different uniforms from the National League on the same diamond at the same time? That'd be pretty fun, in my opinion. But that's why I guess I'm not in I'm not in the meetings when it comes to deciding what we're gonna do with All-Star uniforms. And while I've been talking, Manny Ramirez is 3 home runs away, now 2 home runs away from beating Juan Soto here in the first round. He's got the bonus time earned, and he's only 1 more away from tying. That should be the tie. I might not even need bonus time if I can hit this one right off the bat, and that should be, if it's fair, it's the win, and it is. Manny Ramirez moves on past Juan Soto. You can't take out Manny. You cannot take him out. Now we're going to fast forward to the next time we're up. And it's Martin Dahigo. 16 home runs he hit. Tomei and Mantle are over on the other side of the bracket. So we have to hit 17 home runs to pass Martin. I think that's possible, especially with 4 minutes on the clock. I certainly do think it is very possible to hit hit 17 home runs. I just need to make sure that I get the bonus time just to be safe. But we didn't need the bonus time in round 1 and we beat Soto. I do have one half of the bonus time. Need to hit that other 440. Luckily, this Ranger ballpark is built such a way where if you have a nice power hitter, you can most likely get 440 distance on your home runs. And it looks like Manny just got it. 459 right there. And we're already almost to 10 with still 2 minutes to go. That was a bad pitch from the thrower there, but he sent it out of the ballpark. That was a little too close for me. We're about to be at 10 with 2 minutes remaining on the round. 405, that just barely got over the wall. All right, that should be 11, and it is. Again, just barely sneaking over the wall there. That one's gone. That one's second deck, 434. We do have bonus time, so we can kind of relax here for a little bit. But I also want to beat Martin before we get to bonus time. That was 475. That was a moonshot. 412, I'm going to use my timeout because we only need to hit 3 more to beat him, and we have a minute to go. So if I can't hit 3 home runs in a minute, plus the extra 30 seconds of bonus time, then I don't deserve to be in the home run derby. That's number 1. That's number 2. We've tied him. And now the worst thing can happen is we go to a swing off, but we won't need it. 441, Manny Ramirez has not needed bonus time the entire way. The first 2 rounds, he has not needed bonus time. Will he face Jim Tomei or will he face Mickey Mantis? We'll find out. It's going to be Thome. 20 home runs to win the home run derby this year. I'm sad that we don't have anybody participating in the derby. I don't even know how many people we'll have in the All-Star game. I think we have Jose Fernandez. I think I looked and he made it as like the 3rd or 4th pitcher. So at least we'll have one guy in the derby or in the All-Star game. But I'm not sure if we have any hitters in the derby. Why don't you say in the actual game? I'm too focused on the derby. 5 home runs down, 6 home runs down in a minute. Oh, that wasn't 6. Okay. That's not ideal. We already have one of the bonus stars. This one might be the one time where we actually need to hit the bonus stars. That was a little bit late, but that might just have the power. Oh, dead center did not get out. There we go. That should be out, and that's 442. Perfect. So we've secured bonus time just in case, as a little fallback plan, just in case Manny, for some reason, doesn't be able to get to 19, at least. Oh, went down in the zone for that one. That one's carrying over. 425. 9 home runs to tie. 10 to win. 364. That one went really high in the sky. That was kind of crazy. Come on, Manny. You got this. You're a purebred. All you do is hit home runs. 418. Inching ever so close. We still have a minute and a half to go, plus the bonus time. So basically we have 2 minutes left on the clock to hit all these home runs. I'm going to use my timeout here. 4 home runs to tie, 5 to win. 3 to tie. That should be 2 to tie. Come on, Manny. 1 to tie. Manny Ramirez is a home run machine. That one's going to go foul. 30 seconds to go. He's tied Jim Tomei in the Derby Finals. 1 to win it without ever needing bonus time. Manny Ramirez has done it. Your home run derby champion in year number 1 did not need bonus time at all. He's done it. Manny Ramirez winning it for the American League. You love to see it. Congratulations to him. He's a Seattle Mariner and he's got the derby. Congratulations to Manny Ramirez. 19, 17, and 20 is all he needed to get the job done. So we've decided who the home run derby champion is for year number 1. Now we have to see who's going to get bragging rights in the All-Star game. Here we go. National League versus American League. We are going to play the game, as you would expect, and we are in Texas. That's good to see. Quick counts are on. Sandy Koufax, Garrett Cole, Hilton Smith, Tom Seaver. There's Jose Fernandez. So we get one guy so far. One guy makes it. Felix Bautista has made it. That's two guys in the Derby as far as pitchers. And I don't think we have anybody else. We don't have Gagne. We don't have Kimbrel. We don't have Fingers. I think that's everybody for the pitchers. So we only have two pitchers that make the team, that's fine. We're only in year number 1. We'll get more as we go on. But Koufax will start. Do we have any hitters? I don't even know if we will. We don't have any of the starters, it doesn't look like. How about anybody that made the bench? Machado, Turner, Suzuki. I don't think we have any other... No, because we don't have Acuna. Oops, I didn't mean to back out. We don't have Acuna. We don't have Edgar Martinez. No Carlton Fisk. Adley's not on our team. Machado's on our Padre team, but not on this team. Trey Turner. Murray, yeah. I don't think we have anybody that's actually on our team for hitting, so we only have the two pitchers. I guess that's okay because, I mean, it's like I said, it's only your number 1, so it's not the biggest of deals, but I would like to see at least one representative from the team as a hitter, but I guess we're just not having that great of a year in terms of hitting. That's okay. But we'll learn about the teams as we go forward. Maybe Bo Jackson I would have expected to be on here, but I guess not. Let's get this started. All-Star Game, year number 1. I can't wait.
Gotta love the All-Star festivities. Always a great show. We'll be back to get this thing started after this. Inside the new home of the Rangers, Globe Life Field in Arlington. MLB The Show brings you the MLB All-Star Game. It's the National League All-Stars taking on the American League All-Stars. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singy, always special when we get together to call the All-Star Game.
Well, we've done a lot of these together, and sometimes you come in and think, ho-hum, another year. But once you look and you see these All-Star players, their uniforms on, them interacting with one another, you realize just how special it is. It's going to be a great one tonight.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So, almost ready to get underway. And our pitcher tonight, number 32.
Well, Boog, along with great stuff that he has consistent.
All right, here we go. Hannes Wagner is first up for the National League. Sandy Koufax on the mound. And we will see what we can get into here. American League versus National League. Who has the better players? We will find out. As Wagner sends that foul on the changeup. Let's see if we can give him a little 12-6. See what Sandy's got up his sleeve here with the 12-6. There it is. It's a grounder. Jeter's got it. Jeter on to first. And that's the first out of the All-Star game. Good job right there, Jeter. Brian Roberts steps to the plate, hitting second for the National League. And he will stare at a ball. Little unfortunate that was called a ball, but whatever. We'll get past it because here comes a big one, but he fouled it away. He fouled away the fork. So we'll hit him with the changeup. 2-2. As long as Koufax can put this in the strike zone, should be a strike, and it is. It wasn't in the strike zone, but it is strike 3 regardless. Roberts goes down swinging. Who's up next? It is Ted Williams. This is not good. Ted Williams, a very talented player. Spoiler alert. Very talented player. But we'll see if we can strike him out. He's not as talented as Sandy Koufax. The fork ball. Oh, Ted went swinging for that one. He went chasing like crazy on that one, but he did make contact. The changeup, he sends that foul. What's the strikeout pitch here? What is is it the 12-6 inside? It might be the 12-6 inside. Here we go. Here's the 12-6 change inside. It's not the strikeout pitch, but Ted Williams, he's shown he's willing to go down for the baseball. But let's give him some stinky cheese. The first stinky cheese of the day. He chases up after it, and he sends it foul again. He is foul tip. All of these baseballs. Another changeup. And he just stared at it. We finally broke him down. Koufax gets strikeout number 2. You love to see it. We're going up against the Raj. Roger Clemens having a very good year to start season 1. And we will see if we can battle him. We will see Larry Doby or Doby. I think it's Doby, actually. He is the leadoff man for the American League. He sends that ball deep to left center field, but it's in the glove, and it's an out. Ketel Marte, one of the actual real-life players that make the All-Star game every year. It's more rare. You have to have a really, really good season if you want to be a real-life player making it with these legends. So we'll see what Ketel Marte can do. He's got a nice pitch. He bloops that into left field, and it does fall in front of Barry Bonds for the first hit of the day. That's absolutely amazing. And now it's Hammer and Hank. Henry Aaron to the plate to hit third. And no, not swinging at that one. That was an enticing pitch, but not going to get me. Not going to get me. I'm not going to get fooled by it. Clemens with the delivery. That one I did get fooled by. That splitter had some movement to it. But will they get the double play? Hank Aaron beats out the throw. It's only a fielder's choice. I'll take that, I guess, because it's the home run derby champion, Manny Ramirez. If he could hit a 2-run shot to left field, I would love it. Ramirez, ooh, that's the money pitch right there. That's a big-time base hit written all over it, but I just didn't swing at it. Didn't like it. I like that one, though, and Manny puts that in left center gap. I'm sending Hank Aaron to third. Manny with a nice single, moving the runner from first to third with 2 down here in the bottom of the first. And now it's time for Albert Pujols, the machine. This is the first time I've gotten to use him this season in this series, and he just chops one back to the pitcher, Roger Clemens. And unfortunately, Pujols, even in his younger days, does not run very well. So it's the end of the inning. Nothing doing, but we do have a couple base hits. Barry Bonds, a guy that I always like to get on my teams, but I don't have him this time. I got Bo Jackson instead. And I've been happy with Bo Jackson, but obviously I'd like to have Barry Bonds too. But he's playing for the National League here, and he's trying to hit a home run. Because that's what Barry Bonds does. He hits home runs. We'll see if we can strike him out, though. He also strikes out a couple times. So we'll see if we can get him, and we can. He went down after the 12-6. He shouldn't have. That's strikeout number 3 for Sandy Koufax. And remember, since this is the All-Star game, we got to start warming starting pitchers up pretty soon. So we'll get Tom Seaver stretching because the starter goes 2 innings and then everybody else comes in after. Chippa Jones is hitting 5 for the National League, and he's already looking at a 1-2 count. Here comes the change. The delivery. He's grounded that. Pujols playing third base, and he's on to first, out number 2. Willie Mays hitting 6th and playing center field for the National League. He faces a 1-1 count. Now it's a 1-2 after fouling off that fastball. If Barry Bonds is willing to chase the 12-6, I think Willie Mays is also willing. He goes after it. Gehrig makes a diving play on the first base bag, and he steps on it. What a defensive effort from the Lou. Oh, baby, that was awesome. That was a really cool diving effort from Lou Gehrig. Keeping that in play. Look at that angle. That's awesome right there. And that's some cool stuff. I want to even get a better angle of that. Hold on. Let me get a little bit of a better angle here. Make sure we can get an action replay. Oh, look at this. And he didn't even have his eyes open. Gehrig didn't even have his eyes open on that one. The insanity of Lou Gehrig is unmatched. Look at that. That's epic right there. That is pretty darn cool, if you ask me. That's the Lou making a diving play in the All-Star game. You may think that, oh, players don't care about the All-Star game. Nah, they care. Players care about the All-Star game. All right. And now, speaking of, Lou Gehrig is leading off after making that great diving effort. He now leads off here in the bottom of the second. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. Also appeared last year in our series for a few, was it a season or was it 2 seasons? I can't remember how long we had Lou Gehrig, but we did have him for a little bit. I think it was more towards the beginning of the series, and he's going to pop that one into left field. Barry Bonds giving chase, but that will fall the corner. I'm going 2 with Lou Gehrig. Get on your horse. Unhook the plow. And he's got himself a leadoff double. That's how you want to start an inning in the All-Star game. Aaron Judge steps up, and I'm going to call a timeout here because I missed my opportunity to warm up Jose Fernandez and schedule Tom Seaver to come in. Aaron Judge. I don't get to use Aaron Judge a whole lot because he's very hard to trade for and he's expensive. So usually he's not ever available to trade for. But I'm hoping that we can make something happen here. He's hitting 296 on the season so far. Not swinging at that. Ooh, that almost got me too. That one almost got me. Brian McCann is up next. Hitting in the 8 spot. And Judge did not get enough of that one. He got me chasing that. He really pinched me. I didn't want to get jammed there. I was trying to avoid getting jammed, but that pitch just felt like it was a good pitch to hit, and it was not. And now Brian McCann is up, hitting 262, starting catcher for the American League. Maybe we can drive Lou Gehrig home. We don't want to waste an opportunity with a leadoff runner on second. That's a golden opportunity, especially in a game with as many talented players as the All-Star game. You got to capitalize when you can. So Brian McCann, can you do it? He McCan't. He can. He advances the runner to third, I guess. But that was not the ideal situation because Derek Jeter hitting in the 9 spot. All he's got to do is put something in the outfield, and it's a base hit. It's an RBI. Can he do that? I don't know. That's on the black. That's a strike. That's unfortunate. We also had Derek Jeter last year in the Mets Legends Series until we traded him for Alex Rodriguez a couple of seasons in. But Jeter, grounder, shortstop. He's got to beat the throw. He can't do it. Good defensive effort by the shortstop of the National League, Honest Wagner. And he will not allow us to score a run. Tom Seaver will step onto the mound here in the 2nd inning. Or in the 3rd inning, excuse me, against Jim Tomei. And that's a meatball right down Main Street. Manny Ramirez going back to the track. And he's going up and he can't rob it. It's a leadoff home run for the Thome. That is a bad situation. I don't know if I placed that ball badly or if he just did not locate it. I don't know what it was, but Seaver, a leadoff. Oh, God, Pujols missed the diving effort there. We're getting hit like crazy now that Koufax is out. I'm a little bit terrified. It's okay. Come on, Seaver. You got this. Get a double play. We'll all be good. We will all be fine and dandy. Slider away. Gibson's not going to be able to hit it, and he can't do it. Gibson swings and misses. That's another strikeout. And now it's time for Hannes. A steal situation with 74 speed. I dare you. Brian McCann's arm's going to gun you down. Here comes a slider away, and Hannes goes after it as well. Back-to-back strikeouts after 2 hits, including a home run. So Seaver's really calming down now. But he's facing Brian Roberts, who grounds it or pops it over to foul territory. That was a little scary. We'll go with the sinker. Haven't thrown that today. He somehow gets around it, fouls that off. Okay, we'll go with the 12-6 then maybe. Oh, he doesn't chase it. I thought maybe we'd leave it up in the zone enough where he'd think it's going to be a strike. But that is called strike 3, the slider. Beautiful. So even though Tomei led off the inning with a solo shot, we get out of it with no more damage done. And they bring in Johan Santana for the bottom of the 3rd. I am going to warm up Garrett Cole and then schedule our guy, Jose Fernandez, our only representative, or our other one of our 2 representatives other than Jose Bautista. Or not Jose Bautista, Felix Bautista. Those are our 2 representatives from the Blue Jays. And Doby will ground out to start the bottom of the 3rd. Not ideal, but the switch hitting Ketel Marte, and we're getting pretty close to being ready to substitute all of our hitters around. Is that going to drop in front of Barry? No, it's not. He's too quick. He's too quick. He's going to get there easily. 2 quick outs for the American League here in the bottom of the 3rd. Not looking good. Not looking good. But that's a grounder right to the shortstop, Wagner, who sends it on to first in a quick 1-2-3 inning. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. But our guy, Jose Fernandez, having a pretty decent year, comes out to battle the National League here in the 4th. He's got to face Ted Williams, and the first pitch he throws is a no-doubter to right center field, or basically center field. Ted Williams takes us yard. That is not a good showing from the Blue Jays. 2 leadoff home runs in back-to-back innings have given the National League a 2-1 or a 2-0 lead here in the All-Star game. I really wish that wouldn't have happened against my guy, Jose Fernandez, because that makes us look bad, but I threw the pitch, and he just took me yard. He outgamed me. Not much else I can do about it. But I'll give Barry Bonds some stinky cheese. This could be very risky here. He only fouls it off. 102 on the gun. Could not handle it. We'll give a sweeping curve. And he chases after it. Over the top. Swing and a miss. That's another strikeout for the American League. And now it's time for Chipper. Stares at a fastball low and in the middle. And we'll see if we can get him on the slider here. Chipper Jones doesn't chase, but it was too low for a called strike. So we'll go change up. That didn't move as much as I wanted it to. And that's the result. Although Dobie might be able to make the play. Oh, I didn't want to dive. I did not want to dive. Not in this big ballpark. If I would have dove and missed, that could have been easily an inside the park home run. Oh, that's dangerous. Manny going back. Makes the play. Good job backtracking. Willie Mays almost gave him another lead there. Or a couple of the runs. And now it's time for Tomei, who had the leadoff home run. Here's a steal. And it's a hit and run situation. Trying to hit and run. Interesting. He's not going this time. But the slider is fouled off by Tomei. So we'll give him a sweeping curve, I guess. Runner still not going. He pops that up, thankfully. And McCann will go make the play. Inning over. So another no-doubter home run. Not ideal. Not ideal whatsoever. We just got to get some runs on the board. Got to get some runs on the board. They bring in Pedro. That's not great. That is not great. They bring in Pedro Martinez. But Manny Ramirez leads off. Come on, Manny. You're hitting cleanup for a reason. Lead us off with a home run. That was an ugly swing. That circle change was 79. That thing felt like it was coming in like a balloon or something. The fastball up in the zone, not going to get me. Come on, Manny. I need you to get this inning started. Get the inning underway. That's not good. That's a fastball for a ball. All right, Pedro. I know you want to give me a meatball. I know you do. I can see it in your eyes. That's the meatball, and that's going to be a base hit. It wasn't hit as well as I wanted it to be, but it is a base hit down the third base line. As close as you're going to get to a foul ball without getting a foul ball. And Manny's got a leadoff single. Perfect. Because now the machine is up. Albert Pujols. I hit a few home runs with you in the Mets series last year. I want to do it again. It's a new year and a new Albert Pujols. Not swinging that. Not swinging that. That could have been a double play ball. He's pitching low in the zone for a double play ball. I'm not falling for it. Not falling for it. That one, though, is a double play ball. I fell for it. That sinker. But that sinker was really enticing. You can't blame me on that. You can't blame me on that. But it is, unfortunately, a double play ball that he gets in the end. So now there's 2 outs in the inning, and we're about to go top 5 down 2-0. Unless Lou Gehrig gets a meatball that I was super early on. I was not expecting that circle change to just be hanging there for eternity. If I would have been a little bit more patient, I just got too excited. My eyes got huge. I thought, oh, there's the pitch. But I got too excited and I swung too early. That could have been the home run pitch to get us back in this game. But that's the home run pitch. Lou Gehrig, stay fair. No! Lou Gehrig couldn't keep the fastball fair. And it's a foul ball. And it's allowed out number 3. Oh my God. I cannot believe that didn't stay fair. So Garrett Cole comes in to try to keep this game at 2. Maglio Ordonez will lead off the 5th for the National League. That gets past Marte into right field. Leadoff single. Hey, at least it wasn't a 3rd straight leadoff home run. And now's the time where we're going to start getting some substitutions in. Pujols diving, keeps it in front of him, but I don't think he's going to get anybody out. He just barely got Gibson out at first. Barely. That's a photo finish right there, but at least Pujols got 1 out there. Honus Wagner comes up. He fouls off the fastball. Do I have a slider to take him away? I do. It's worked in the past, and it will work again. Wagner swings and misses. Out number 2. Cole gets another strikeout for the American League. And Brian Roberts, not the greatest of hitters, and he will prove it there. Grounder to shortstop. Jeter throws on a first. Inning over, no damage done. You love to see it. And they bring on Shohei. Okay, out of all people, you bring in Shohei Ohtani. I'm going to let Judge get a hit here, or an at-bat. I'm going to let the 7, 8, 9 guys get an at-bat, and then when we get back up to the leadoff guys, or the top of the order, then we'll start making substitutions. But that might be in the 6th inning because Judge grounds out very quickly. And now it's Brian McCann. I believe in you. You Brian McCann. Oh, that's a wild slurve. Do you see the movement on that thing? It looked like it was on a remote control, and he just, like, moved it in the air. That was crazy. Fouling off the cutter. All right. 2-2 count to the all-star starting catcher for the American League. McCann up in the zone. Fastball. No, it was a cutter. It looked like a fastball. McCann got a good rip on it, but not good enough, obviously. And now it's time for Jeter. Derek Jeter. He's got a 1-1 against Ohtani, and he smacks that into center field. Base hit. Extends the inning to one more batter, which is now where we will get the substitutions. So instead of Doby, it will be Johnny Damon will now lead off for the next time he's up. What's he got for us here? 1-1, Damon. He's got the speed, so if he puts something in a gap, there could be some danger. There could be some danger. Damon. Oh, if that would have stayed fair, it could have been awesome. It could have been awesome, but I just didn't get around it good enough. Ohtani delivers. That's going to not stay fair. I was about to say that's going to stay fair. It does not. It goes foul. I thought it might have gotten across the bag. Oh, that's into right field. That's got some carry to it. Johnny Damon, did he do it? Oh, Johnny Damon at the wall. I thought he came in and was unbelievable. All right, so we've got Felix Bautista to warm up, and we've got Hilton Smith to put in the game. But we're also going to warm up probably Edwin Diaz as well, just to make sure we got everybody going. So we'll see what Hilton Smith has up his sleeve against 3, 4, and 5 for the National League, and Ted Williams will smack that into left field for a base hit to lead off the 6th. Okay. Not ideal, but that puts the double play ball into contention here. Barry Bonds looks at a 2-1. Here comes the change. Fouls that off. And we'll give him a sinker. Hardly know her. That's a double play. Gehrig fields on to Jeter at second. Back to first and Gehrig. And that is a double play. Exactly what we needed to do. And now Chip is up. He's got a 1-1 count. And he stares at strike 2. Are you serious? How was that strike 2? I can't believe that was called strike 2. Thank you, umpire. And Pujols hit right to him at the hot corner. And that's a quick inning. We go bottom 6. They bring in Cy Young. And we will substitute Ketel Marte for Nico Horner. Congratulations, Nico. You're now in the All-Star game. Cy Young 1-1. And Nico going down for it. Should not have. Should not have gone down for that at all. That's my bad. I apologize. We'll schedule our guy Felix Bautista to come in for the 7th inning. And that one's going to be a nice rip, but not nice enough. Fastball away from the plate. Sends it to center field. Willie Mays makes the catch. Hank Aaron not going to be the guy. We will substitute him for Ichiro. A guy that I want to bring to the Blue Jays at some point in this series. I don't know how we're going to get him. Maybe I have to wait till he's a free agent. I don't know. But I want to get Ichiro on the squad because Ichiro is one of my favorite players of all time. Does he have the warm-up swing or the practice swing? He might. I think this is his actual batting. I think Ichiro's batting stance is in the game, so let's see. Does he have it? Oh, he does have it. Look at that. I could have sworn Ichiro's bat. I thought that his batting stance was in the game, so. Here we go. Oh, that's a bad pitch, Sai. What are you doing? Give me something to hit at least. Stop throwing these change-ups away from me. What are you doing? There we go. He gave me something to hit, but I didn't hit it. That sweeping curve was a very hittable pitch, and Ichiro just did not get around it. All right. That one's good. Oh, that's got some carry to it. Left field, Bonds going back. Oh, but Barry Bonds makes the catch. Tough catch, but he makes it. And now it's time to replace... Hold on, now it's time to replace Manny Ramirez. He's playing left field, so that means that... I guess Ronald Acuna gets to come in. Congratulations, Ronald. You're playing left field, big dog. All right. Ronald Acuna on to hit here with 2 outs for the American League. Good pitch. Decent swing. Acuna is not going to beat it out. It is a 1-2-3 inning to end the 6th. I don't know if we're going to be getting any runs here. It's not looking good for the boys, but Felix Bautista steps to the mound. The Toronto Blue Jay other representative. Hopefully he has a little bit of a better showing than Jose Fernandez, not allowing a home run. Johnny Damon tracks it, makes the out. I'd prefer not to allow a home run, but Tomei has hit one today. I mean, there's a reason he was in the home run derby. Splitter. Oh, you called that a strike earlier, You got to be consistent at least. But Tomei swings over the top of the slider, couldn't hit it, so we get our strikeout anyway. I just wish it would have happened on that other pitch. Ordonez. He has a no doubt home run. So both Blue Jay pitchers have allowed a solo shot in their appearance. That is not good. I wish that didn't happen. I guess I put the pitch in the wrong spot. It is 3-0 National League, and I cannot get a break. Big time slider from Batista, but it's too late. They already did some damage. It's 3-0 National League. 3-0 National League. Pujols will come out. He's playing third base, so that means Manny Machado will step up. Going up against Rob Dibble. 1-1 here in the bottom of the 7th. Dibble with a long leg kick, and he sends the fastball for a ball. Ball number 2. What does Manny have up his sleeve? Does he have a home run in him? Or at least a base hit? Ooh, 99 on the gun. I was not prepared for that. That one is going to be right past me. But that's okay because I got something else. I got a home run righty. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. What was I swinging at there? That's embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing. Lou Gehrig will come out. He's playing first base. That means Edgar... got a few first basemen, but Edgar Martinez will come in. Edgar Martinez now hitting 6th. Not swinging at that. You're not going to get me on that. You're not going to get me on that, Rob. You're going to have to give me something a little bit better than that. There we go. That's the meatball. What are you doing, Juice? That's the meatball. That was the meatiest slider ever. How does that not end up as a souvenir for a fan? That's crazy. That's criminal. That was a foul ball. Insanity. Maybe I can redeem myself right here. I can't because I suck. I was super late on it. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. What am I doing? I'm the worst player of all time. Edgar Martinez chops that to third base. Chipper Jones goes after it. And that will be the 2nd out. I am a pathetic excuse for a baseball player. Judge will come out, and we're probably going to have to either pinch or DH a catcher or a first baseman. So it's probably let's give it to Eddie Murray here. Eddie Murray will come in to DH for this at bat, and if we come back up again, we'll switch it out for somebody else. Ooh, that one's got some carry to it. Bonds going back to the track, to the wall. Another difficult catch, but he makes the play. And we are in a dangerous situation here. Edwin Diaz comes in. We'll get the bullpen warming up. We'll get Kimbrel. Actually, not yet. Should we? Yeah, we should get Kimbrel. And then we'll get Gagne warming up as well. 1-1. Fastball, strike 2 to Frankie Lindor. We'll see if we can get him on the slider. He swings over the top, strike 3. We got a lot of strikeouts on the National League, but they've also got the 3 home runs, so I guess I'd rather have the home runs than the strikeouts, but oh, you gotta be serious. Come on, ump. Be consistent at least. Jackie Robinson at the plate. He fouls off the 2-seamer. That's a full count now. We should be able to get him chased on the slider, I hope at least. He does! Swings and misses after it. Another strikeout for Diaz. And they bring in Johnny Bench, of all people. Oh, that's going to be past Edgar Martinez up the right field line. Ichiro makes the play, but he goes to the wall. And that is going to be a double for Bench. Of all people, Johnny Bench getting a 2-out double. And now they've got Stan Musial, who comes off the bench. Nico Horner can't make the play. It's going to be 4-0 National League. I guess they're simply just better than us. The National League is simply a better baseball team, or composed of better baseball players than the American League. At least in the first year, they are. Evan Longoria looks at the slider, fouls it off. Do I have anything I can make him swing and miss? I'll give him the slider again. And he sends that to right field. Ichiro can't make the play. It's another base hit with 2 outs. This is getting out of control. It's getting real out of control here. Ken Griffey Jr., I love you. And he sends that to second, or to shortstop. Thank you, Ken. I appreciate that. I very much appreciate that. So we get out of the inning. I don't know how many more people we have to substitute in. Oh, we have to switch out catcher. Brian McCann can come out. We bring in Carlton Fisk. He will come in to replace him. We're going up against Dennis Eckersley here in the bottom of the 8th. Ooh, I was super late on that. I wasn't even sure I was going to swing, but then I decided to last second, as you can tell. All right there, Carlton. What do you got for me? Carlton Fisk fouls off that slider. No good. No dice. 1-2 count. Fisk swings and misses on the slider. Out number 1. That was a disgusting slider, too. And now it's time for Derek Jeter. We'll substitute him out for Trey Turner. And now all the starters have been subbed out. So Trey Turner will get an at-bat here. We could bunt with him. That'd be pretty funny. But we might as well take a swing since that fastball is basically down the middle. But unfortunately for me, it also was right to the shortstop. And now it's time for Johnny Damon. I don't think we have anybody that can play center field that's left on the bench, so Johnny Damon's got a hit. And Johnny Damon is going to hit to second base. Jackie Robb will make the play. And that's pretty much our game. I know we have the bottom of the 9th, but that is pretty much our game, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to bring in Craig Kimbrell, the all-star starting closer. And we will see what we've got. Tomei's still in. For some reason, they didn't substitute him out. He fouls off the knuckle curve somehow. Somehow, someway fouls off the knuckle curve. The 2-seamer, Ichiro's got that one, hopefully. And he does. Good job, Ichiro. Maglio Ordonez also has a home run today. Trying to prevent him from getting another one. Here comes a knuckle curve. Swing and a miss. He was super early on that. Super early. Kimbrell's done a good job. And Josh Gibson, possibly the final man to hit for the National League. We'll give him a knuckle curve. He swings and misses. Kimbrell does a good job to keep it 4. But can we do what we need to do? Nico Horner. Do I have anybody that plays second base? Buck O'Neil. He cannot play second base. Adley cannot play second base. So Horner will get the hit. I guess it doesn't really matter because unless we tie it, we're not going back on the field. Horner, shallow center. That could drop. Oh! Ken Griffey Jr., I love you. How'd you do that to me? Why would you do that to me? I thought that might get lucky and drop. It doesn't, and I'm swinging for nothing. Ichiro would never swing at that. What am I doing? What am I doing? Not swinging that one. I learned. He thought he could get me on back-to-back. I'm not falling for it again. I may be stupid, but I'm not dumb. Ichiro, swing up the middle. Oh, Jackie. He's too good. He's too good. And now it's time for Ronald Acuna. Come on, Ronnie. Get the job done. Nothing doing there. What you got for me, Ronnie? What you got for me? A walk. Okay. Interesting. Manny Machado. 3-1 count to him as well. Oh, that's an out. That's the in. Oh, no, it's not going to be an out. Frankie Lindor dove and kept it in, but he did not make the play. Is there hope that we could walk this off? Is that possible? Is a walk-off possible here? Edgar Martinez. No, the walk-off died. The walk-off just died. That's the ball game. National League beats us 4-0. It's unfortunate, but that is the way it goes sometimes. That's what happens when you allow 3 home runs. I don't think we're going to be making... Did we sign our draft picks? Oh, I didn't sign my draft picks yet. I thought I did. All right, we'll get these guys signed up. Let's pay Cordero, since he was our first round pick. Let's pay him $361, and he's declined it. Great. Salazar, we can't offer him yet. We can't offer Padilla either, so let's just keep moving on. I don't think I'm going to make any trades. Another day to sign draft picks. 56% interest. Let's offer him $380. And he does accept, thank God. Thank God. Hopefully he's good. Salazar we can't get yet. Padilla we can't get yet. We can offer Tyson Kincaid, though. Let's offer him $512, and he accepts. Perfect. We can get Martins as well. We'll offer him $419. He accepts. And then we can not offer Bobby Beatty. So we'll finalize that. Keep moving. Simulate the game. Keep going. Today's the day to sign draft picks. We should be able to sign those 2 now. 50% interest. Only one. Ruben Salazar. We'll give him 1.6. And he's decided to accept. Perfect. We're getting everybody, but we can't offer anybody else. So we'll keep moving on. Auto-utilize. We're doing a pretty good job, though. We are doing a pretty good job winning some baseball games. Another day to sign draft picks. We can finally offer Padilla. We'll give him $574. He's declined. Because, of course, he has. Keep on simulating. Another day to sign draft picks. Padilla will give him $605, and he's accepted. Perfect. So now all we have is Bobby Beatty. The only guy we have left. Marcelo Zuniga, 1 to 2 months with a broken forearm. That's not good. And we can finally offer Bobby Beatty. We'll give him $327. He's decided to sign, and that is every single player that we drafted this year has decided to sign with us. That's awesome. J.D. Davis and Enrique Hernandez. I don't really want either of those guys. I know who they are. I don't really want either of them. But I don't think I'm going to make any trades at the deadline. And we move past. I just didn't think I was going to make any trades this year. I've looked at some trades. I looked at some trades this season. And the only one that I was considering was trading Randy Johnson for Shohei Ohtani. And I just don't know if I want to do that or not. Everybody that is a legend is a free agent this year. So we'll see what we want to do. I'll probably offer some contracts and then trade those guys in the off-season episode. But I didn't think I needed to make any trades. I might as well just ride it out with whatever we have. If we make the playoffs, we make the playoffs. If we don't, we don't. We'll see what happens, though. Hope you guys enjoyed this All-Star episode. If you did, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Cup. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching. I truly appreciate it. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.